Welcome, everyone. To a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
2 points, that one goes.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Embiid, no good. Pass to Miller. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Over in the corner, Rose. And the layup falls.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Now Embiid fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Embiid got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's LaVine. Lets it go with a 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Here's Hardaway. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Here's George, following the score by Derrick Rose. Pass to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Now here's Rose. LaVine for 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Embiid. 6 points for him. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Here is George. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Chicago leading by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Always putting on the show. LaVine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
And Philadelphia has possession. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Embiid, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Rose. Floats one, and the layup is good. Rose has got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. That's now 8 points for Joel Embiid.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
And it's Rose missing. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with us.
The Bulls, 20.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
There's a screen by Collins. It's tipped. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 9. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Pass to Smith. Collins with it. Now guarded by Ball. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Here's Horton Tucker. Ball with it. Westbrook pulls it in. Collins looking around. To the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Pass to Martin. Westbrook with it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Oh, boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Jalen Smith.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Now, here is Miller. 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. And Miller throws it down hard.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming out. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now, here's Ball. Screen by Smith. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Miller from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Miller's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft, his 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And so it's Scoa. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Smith, guarded by Embiid. And the dunk by Smith.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the 76ers making a change here.
76ers TNT.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid the screen. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Outside, Ball. Miller, that's for 2. And so it's Chicago with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
And here's Rose outside. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Bagley.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside, Bagley. Now here's Rose. Shot clock at 6. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
The Bulls leading by 12. And here's Levine. He's covered by Maxey. George with the steal. Pass to Thor. 76ers moving the ball around. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Bagley with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside, George. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And George gets it to go.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Rose, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And here's Rose after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. Miller with a wide open look. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Miller's got 13.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Now, Buzelis, after the missed three from Joel Embiid. Levine for three. It's hauled in by Thor. The 76ers trailed by 15. Here's George, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
You know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Now here's Embiid, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Outside, Maxey, and the 76ers tack on two more.
That's why you give Maxey freedom to do his thing, because he's terrific at creating for himself.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pulls from the top of the key. That one goes in. 7 points in the game.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a...
The Bulls, 51.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told his players, "I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now." Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, I like how Ball is undistracted by the defense in terms of where he wants to go with the ball. And that excellent vision of his, that's why he's so good.
For three, Levine hits it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 16. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump out.
And finish off by Collins.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The 76ers trailed by 14. Westbrook with a wide open look. The quick look, no good that time. Pass to Levine. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And finished off by Martin.
I love seeing Westbrook share the ball like this. Excellent pass that time.
Ball with the bucket.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And finished off by Martin.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
Here's Smith. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. This 76ers squad is struggling. Pass to Martin. Right wing. Outside, Maxey. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Westbrook. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Over in the corner, Osman. 16 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
Assistant
Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game. With his height and touch, he's got great confidence with the in-between game.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. Bean with the rebound. Bulls leading by 16. On the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Count that one. 19 points for Joel Embiid.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
For 3, Levine. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Thor.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Miller.
He He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
The three from George. And the three ball is good. Here's Ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.